Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel. And today is it's part 3, but it's day 4 of our trip from Oregon to Alaska. And we were in last night a place called Smithers, very cool place. But we left this morning and this is the view that we have all day probably. It's so cool. Let me show you. So see the mountains up there? We're coming into some really beautiful mountains, but I need to show you out Brian's window. If you can see up through those trees, the mountains that we're going by there. Like, it's pretty incredible. When we stop and get out, I'll do like a whole panorama, but until then, look at that. So beautiful. I want to show you. Like, look at that. So we're actually going to go kind of either along and through these, I would say, but it's amazing. And I always I'm always interested in how they cut the road through the easiest part of the mountains. So you can see you've got mountains on either side, and the road goes through the kind of like down the valley. Oh, there's a horse, yeah. Saw deer already today. A bunch of deer ran behind the truck. Here, let me get you. Let me set you down so I can show you. Isn't that amazing? So beautiful. So we'll come around the corner here and we'll probably see the mountains on the other side, because we're kind of going down in between them, which is pretty amazing. Just come around the corner here. I can see the mountains through the trees. There we are. So I'm going to wait until we get through this all the way. And we come around this corner. You're going to see amazing mountains over there too. Oh, they're kind of hidden. Okay, I'll come back as soon as we pop out the end of this road and you can see the whole range of mountains. Okay, here we come out of here. It's funny, the temperature was, we're at -3 centigrade right now. Before we were at 1. But this is going to be such a pretty drive today. See all those mountains? Yeah, it's totally a blue sky. And like, we're mid-April and it's cold, and there have been, if you guys saw the first part 1, there was some flurries, but we have had really good weather. I mean, cold, but not bad. We've had a little bit, I don't know, in Oregon we had rain, but that's because we were in Oregon. It's just what happens there. So anyway, when we get up here more where I can get you some more views, I will do that. Okay, so there we go. Coming out at the end of this. This is Yellowhead Highway, Brian said? Yeah.
Route 16.
At Route 16. And then we're going to go to Kitwanga and go to 37 North. So this is very pretty. I'm excited for what the rest of our day looks like. I'm looking for bears, though, on the side of the road.
Actually, I want to see a moose.
A moose and a bear. So
The land to the right is for sale.
I don't want to buy Alaska land in the cold.
Well,
it's -3.
Canadian land.
Oh, Canadian. That's right, it's Canadian. I feel like it's Alaska. All right, we're going to go downhill now. And we're going to come out to this beautiful mountain range. All right, this is a good shot. You can see over there the end just amazing. So pretty. But now we're kind of in the foothills of that. There was a big mountain over on the side here. But this should be an easy drive down here. So we'll see. Okay, so we just turned onto 37 North, which will take us to the Alaska Highway Junction in 700 and some kilometers. But now we were headed into those mountains, and now we've turned right, and we're kind of going along the side of them. But I want to show you our little bit of scenery. And when we turned on here, it said be cautious, or like the yellow signs that said that there's slippery areas and watch for frost heaves. So this should be fun. But let's just take a look. This is what it looks like where we turned off, but see how we kind of went along the side of that range of mountains right there. You can see out there. And now we're just heading into the sunlight. So we're just going to go along here, and we'll pop in later when I get some other scenery.
You should see it behind us.
Oh yeah, it's really pretty because of all those mountains I already took a picture of. So we're back to kind of this kind of scenery, but I'm sure this is going to be an interesting drive. Okay, we stopped at this place before we go. It's called Maziadin Lake Junction. So cool. I gotta show you guys. But there was stuff inside the gift shop I have to show you. So this is where we stopped, so Brian can get some diesel. But pretty busy. But I want to go in here and show you their cool gifts. I'm such a sucker for gifts. Look at these cool bowls. So pretty. But look. I like this thing. That's cool. I like it. See?
So it's 7:10 after taxes.
Okay. Look at these beautiful things. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, the colors are so nice.
And enter in that voucher code, and then just log in, and then you're in.
I'm gonna have to go look at some things. Okay, so we're leaving
Turn next right.
that super cool gas station, restaurant, truck stoppy kind of thing, and we are going toward the Alaska Highway. Yay. And I did ask the gal in there, and she said, yeah, there's really not anything
Turn left
accommodating
after 330 kilometers.
between Dease Lake and Whitehorse, so we're gonna stay there. But I gotta show you guys, looky look, I got this one. I'm so excited about it. It has a whale on the front, and this is the whale is by Paul Windsor. And it was interesting because I spoke to the gal that was in there at the counter, and she said she got this one too because her clan is the whale clan. So I'm excited about that because I kind of made a little connection with her, and I think it's cool. I think that's really pretty, and no one's gonna mess with my mug. No way. 40 ounces right there. I'm excited. Okay, so now we're heading off. We are going direction east, but that's because this is telling us we got to go east. You got to go east to go north, apparently, right? All right. Yeah, we're kind of curving around. So I will come back and show you more later. This is pretty scenery. See how, oh boy, down there it's just perfect snow. looks so nice. And then it's so clear. The road is just great. We did hit with a frost, what do they call it? Frost heave or whatever. It's like a speed bump. But it was cool. It wasn't bad. And then the road's clearly been plowed. And we're up to 6 degrees. And actually, when we were at that little place, it was nice. I thought it was nice. Yeah, so much snow. But it's just clear, straight shot now. And I love today's drive. I got my mug. And it's pretty out. And the weather's beautiful. We were so lucky when we went to Connecticut, because we had one day where it was inclement weather, and that was during like February, all the way across country. And this one, knock on wood, up to this point, we've really had no major issues. A little bit of snow here or there, but nothing major. And oh, isn't that pretty? Look at coming up, you guys. The mountain's coming up. I'll make sure I drink all my water out of my new whale mug. I'm so excited about that thing. There, you look at the mountains over there. See there? So this is going to be a great drive. And when we get to Dease Lake, we'll do something fun. Maybe they'll have buttered chicken at their restaurant. I don't know. As we were going, we see these power line things right here. And I don't know if you can see, but you can see they go up real big. Some of them go real big, but they go down at the bottom into this tiny little square that supports that whole power line. It just is so cool because they're so big at the top and they come down to just a teeny weeny little base, which is so surprising. But what I noticed on them was at the top they have these huge clear glass insulators, and it made me remember when I was like back in the late 60s when we used to go up to St. Elmo, Colorado, which now I guess is a touristy place, but back in the late 60s it was a ghost town that people had bought the cabins on, and my Aunt Mitty had owned one of the cabins, and you know, they make them so that you could live in them. But we used to spend the summers up at St. Elmo, but there was the weirdest thing. There was a gold mine, and my cousins and my sister and I used to go up to the gold mine, and we would go down in the gold mine shaft. Like, you would not do that now, but we did. And one time my cousin Brad found this huge chunk of fool's gold, and we used to use it as a doorstop in the cabin. But the glass insulators, there was just this big, huge pile up in the forest up near the gold mine of glass insulators, and it was cool. They were like green, and we would take them and we would build things with them and do all kinds of stuff with them, but it was really cool. We had all these glass insulators, and honestly, I think somewhere we probably still have, maybe I have one. Do I have glass? Maybe I still have one of those green glass insulators from like the late 60s in St. Elmo, Colorado. It's very cool. Ooh, that was a little bump. But anyway, this is just beautiful scenery. I am really enjoying this drive today. And Brian's having a great time because he keeps going, oh, look over there, and oh, look over there. Just constantly something to look at. But it is pretty incredible. So, it's good stuff. We found a place to stop, little rest stop kind of thing, pull off. And I just wanted to do a whole 360 because this is so incredible. So let me turn you around and let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to start. But this is so pretty, and it's just an incredible, beautiful day, and I'm really excited to stop and spend some time just enjoying the scenery. This has been such a great trip. All right, this is a super fun road. We are still on the 37, but now we're on kind of, seriously, looks like a dirt road, but it's not. It was a little bit dirt back there. This is kind of, but we're coming down off this hill, and there was some little sketchy parts there, but I can't hold the camera still. Yeah. All right, I'll show you down a little bit further, but this is kind of cool. It's got, at the top, it has a brake check area, and there was something else I was going to talk about, and I can't remember what it is, but here we have this, something for the 8% for the next 6 kilometers. So hang on to your hats. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Maybe slow down. Look at this river. That's really beautiful. Seriously. Oh, we're good now. Back to really good road in comparison. All right, good. Okay, friends, our driving day is over. Now we have pulled into the Northway Motor Inn in Dease Lake, British Columbia. Really nice spot. People were super, super nice, but I'll show you what our room looks like. It's actually really cool. Like when you walk in fact, let me go out and I'll show you. When you walk in, there's this great, huge area, like, because it's pet friendly. So see, there's that great big area right here. Is a nice sink, and I like the fact, I like it when hotels have the sink separate from the bathroom. So see, there's the bathroom, because someone can be showering and stuff and needs to be using the sink. And then, so we've got Snickers bowls down here, hang on, down here, so he doesn't spill any water. He's got his little bowls. And then, let's see, what are we doing? There they are, right there. I had to put my glasses on. It's got a fridge. We have Snickers bed over here. And of course, he has to decide which one is the comfortable bed, and that's the one I get. When we have 2 beds, it's nice. And then it's got a nice TV. And then there's Brian's stuff. We just put our stuff out on here. And then here's outside the window. Like, this is the view. But there's not a lot going on in Dease Lake. But it's still a very cool drive. And the drive was like crazy. Some of it, wasn't it, babe? Mm-hmm. It was like, some of it was kind of like an access road. Almost, I think it was, some of it was even dirt. And there were big bumps, but that was the frost heaves, I think they call them. Anyway, so here we are. This is where we're at for the night. And, oh my gosh, I got to show you. There's no restaurant. It said there's a restaurant at this hotel, but they don't have the restaurant open. Across the street, it was a deli, but they closed at 2. But the grocery store had their stuff out because they quit cooking at 2, so they still had the hot food out. So I got to show you what I got. Here you go. Look at, you know how I want buttered chicken? They didn't have buttered chicken, but they had the buttered chicken samosas. See there? So those are delicious. And then I got some carrots. So that's that. This is what it is for today's trip tomorrow we got to get up, get some diesel, get something to eat, get on the road, and we expect to be past Whitehorse tomorrow, huh? Somewhere like that. But we're getting close. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying our little trip and you're tagging along and having a good time. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.